That's right. Just another rendition of Fantastic Song. Well, looks like there are several people online tonight. That's pretty cool. What is this, like 3 minutes? I think it's basically done. I'm gonna play a couple other tracks and then we'll get it started. So let's see what I can't come up with here. I can't remember where in the game this plays. I guess I'll recognize it right away when it does come up. Okay, I remember it now. I remember when this comes up. Just play Night and Fire and then we'll jump into it. This show needs... Excuse me. Let off with this show. This game needs an anime show adaptation. It would be pretty fantastic. Whether it were true to the story, if it were its own spin-off. Still. I'd imagine you'd have to get the original writers involved, though, because they are what makes this game so compelling. You'd have to get Mitsuda to do the sound design on it too. It'd probably be a tall order, but if you could convince all of them to get together and do a TV show, it'd be amazing. That's the thing with artists. You can't really force them to do anything. Best you can do is float the idea to them and see if it's something they'd be into. And I can't speak for them, so I can't really say that they'd be into doing something like this, but if they did, it would be amazing. I'll tell you that. Whoa! Whoa! You can get... you may not be able to get that, but somebody has a figure of the id version of Phase Gear. And it's really good looking. Excuse me. Anyways, welcome back to Xenobeers. This song's like 11,000 minutes long, so we're not going to listen to the whole thing. We're just going to go ahead and fire it up and get right into it. So, if you're joining, welcome. If you're not joining, welcome anyway. That makes sense. Don't think about it too much, it makes sense. Hey, kitty kitty. Come here. So leaving off, we're in something that's moving in the desert. To get you to ride in that gear, in quotes. This is also a very good track. Come here, kitty kitty. Come here. Come here. She went, wow. Come here, baby. Come here. It's okay. Come here. Oh, it's okay. I'm just putting you in my lap. There we go. Doc, before the village was destroyed, I lived without doubting myself. But it's different now. I don't know who I am. I never felt like this before. He's having a crisis of conscience. Wave hello. Wave hello to everyone, kitty kitty. Tell them. Say hi. Say hi. She's just like, yeah, whatever. She just puts up with it until I put her down. Is that all you had to say? Well, we cannot do anything as long as we are prisoners, even if we wanted to. Let us rest a little, maybe it'll sort your feelings out a little. Let's talk some more. You worried about your father? All I know is what the maids at my home in Lahan told me. One night a strange masked man carried me to Lahan. I was heavily wounded at the time. In my delirium, I called out for my father. That's all they could tell me about my background. I don't remember anything of my father or my past, so I guess I'm not really all that lonely or sad. Kitty kitty. Oh, you're being lovey. Let's talk some more. Let's see what else you gotta say. Doc, why did I notice I had no memories up until now? Is that it? Not very forthcoming, are you, Doc? And that's all the talk we get for today, apparently. Oh, kitty, kitty. It was him, no mistake. That was no coincidence. Could it be that we are approaching the time of the gospel? What are you talking about, Doc? Also, what the fuck? Yes, the gospel, Emperor says. We are the people expelled from paradise and forced to live on the cruel surface of Earth. Those look like paintings in the background. Which, if those are paintings, that kind of, it parallels the beginning of the game in a way, with Faye making his paintings. That is the time of the gospel. That time is at hand. We, the Gazelle, must find God's resting place by then and resurrect him. That is our final prayer. I don't know if this is a flashback or if this is current day. It seems like a flashback. Our final prayer to escape from the fate that was determined at our genesis. Gotta be a flashback. Majesty, is this the end? You being a pain in the ass. Yes, you are. Oh, what have we here? Bingo. Just as the report said, Nava transport. Look at what we have on top. Well towel, perhaps? No mistaking it. It's a new Kids Live model. It has to be the stolen gear everyone's after. Oh boy, here we go. Whatever the case, there's no way that we were gonna let that Shakan guy have it. He's a pretty great character introduction, by the way. Gunner. Turret A, Anton, and Turret B, Belta can initiate their ectropometers 20 seconds after opening their hatches. France. Don't hear anything other than the flowing sound of the sand. No suspicious radar activity detected. Marseille. Atreya's units are on standby at the catapults. They'll all be able to launch 1 minute after we resurface. Good, let's do it. I want to say that was probably supposed to be BartCon instead of BatCon. So we'll just call it BartCon 1. Torpedo ready, anti-gear guns are ready, navigation and engineering are also ready. Everyone's ready. Young Master, what is happening? What was the alarm all about? Not again. Young Master, hold on a second. Another eye patch, man. Battle stations, everyone. Surface navigation. Begin operating the sand pump. Prepare to fire starboard cannons upon surfacing. Young Master. It's like Gremio. Trim to the right. The wind is strong up there and we may be blown off balance. Jericho, hand the helm over to me. Look, what is that? Oh, this is a good scene. Skadoosh! A sand cruiser. It must be those desert pirates. What do you mean, those desert pirates? What do you know? What do you know, Doc? Sweet kitty. That signifies the cannon's firing. Alternate firing between A Anton and B Belta. Calculating adjustments. Oh yeah. Switch modes over to salvos after the initial shots. Let's slow them down. Get ready to give them a spank and they won't forget. Please wait, it may just be a requisition ship, not a warship. Let me handle this. Whether it's a warship or not, it's carrying a new gear. Gunner, let him have it. Here we fucking go. Oh. It's listing. Judging by the angle, it seems as if a gun blast has made a hole in the hull. It'll probably sink within minutes. A few minutes. Doc. Your baby. It's locked. Somebody free us. Uh-oh. Don't attack my cables, please. Thank you. Let's get out of here, Doc. remember if there are any... Okay. Switch for the sand barrier door on the right hand side wall. Once it's closed, it can't be opened again. There's actually a game over condition here if you take too long. So, I don't want to do that. I have no idea what I just did. Probably missed out on an item or two, but probably unimportant. Right? Right? Oh, I missed the jump. Let's try that again. Oh, what do we got here? I didn't think there were going to be fights. It's alright, though. Good job, baby kitty. You're so cute. Yes, you are. Oh, fire from the engine room. Damage to everybody. And a grenade. Damage to everybody. I suppose that fight was worth it for the level up. Now we figure out where we're gonna go. And we have some loots. Let's try to get as many loots as humanly possible. Ow. Did it hit the other guys too? Dicks. Come on up, Dwight. Late night TC is a treatsy indeed. Fantastic, you're quite the wordsmith. That's all I got to say about that. Extra AR +1. That's gonna be coming in handy soon here, but not right now. That's more Xenobeers, and all the beers have been basically front-loaded tonight. Because I did all my drinking earlier in the day. So no drinking midstream. Except for this one that I'm finishing off right now. Can we go in the hole? No. I have no idea how to get back up from here, though. Just working our death blows while we're at it. Eh? Oh, carry grenades, dick. Hope you're doing well today, my friend. It's been a minute. Drops ain't bad either. And all your healing items coming from these guys. Okay, that's a ladder. That's clearly a ladder. Now we're getting somewhere. Literally. Oh, we have a big fight on our hands here. They've got friends in the back that I can't attack yet. I guess we'll just clear away, eh? what do you have for chi attacks? Alright, just an attack and a healing. Yeah, those are words, don't worry about it. A chi attack and a healing spell. Yeah. It's kind of crazy how that actually affected the view of the moon here in Michigan from all the way over there. This looks bad. That sucks. Feel bad for him up there. If it could just stop lighting itself on fire, the world would be a less burnt place. Baby. You're a baby kitty. Yes, you are. Oh, you're so cute. Nice try, Corporal. Shatan's gonna fuck you up. Yeah, hopefully that sorts. Well, it ain't gonna sort itself out. That's a fact. But hopefully that gets sorted out like ASAP. Feels like you smoked a pack and didn't get any enjoyment. It's the worst. Leather hat's actually really good. They're both at the same defense value. Faye has less hit points though, so we're going to load Faye up with the higher defense stuff. Sucks, man. Also, reasons. Oh, that was a whole 10 defense higher. Well, that's gonna make a difference. I fucking forgot which button was which. Won't happen again, sir. Promise. Oh, do we have anything on this side to loot? We got sand. Sand's good, right? No, but we have stairs. That's almost as good. Anything in the distance? No. Alright, up we go. That was close. I took my sweet time. Jumpy puzzle? Yeah. Hit me with a good jumpy puzzle game. Baby. You're just cuddly. Instead of just laying there and letting me pet you, you have to, like, put your body into it. Just because you're so cuddly. She's a good cat. Here. Here. Say hi to Doip. Say hi to Doip. That's the Doip man. And the Tsetse cat. Together at last. She's like half asleep, like, what the fuck, asshole? That was comfortable. Lay down, baby. Yeah, lay down. Oh, not like that, though. You're gonna throw yourself off of me. There you go. There you go. She tried to flop. But she tried to flop to the side of my lap where there's nothing under her to catch her. Jumpy puzzle. Confirmed. Target confirmed is cat. Absolutely. The shit that they do to us? I've earned that right. Oh, but she is cute, though. I'll give her that. Okay, defense doesn't affect the grenade. That's good to know. Nor the engine room fires. Nor that grenade either. Assholes. What is up, Libertine? And I'm glad that you love this game. You and I are definitely the same in that regard. This is one of my... I'd say this is probably top 5, if not top 3. Very good JRPG. It's okay, baby. Oh, she hears noises. Should take off. I too hear noises. I hear it lane. Why the poop talk? Oh. It happens. I think that joke is makeable. Yeah, I'm with you there too, and it's... Hold on, buddy, I'm trying to talk. You can't talk over me like that, because it just makes things confusing and nobody can hear what we're trying to say. But I'm of the same feeling on that, and I think it's gonna be... It's probably something that isn't gonna happen just because you would have to get the people that made it happen together again. Because if you just take the base content and make a remake out of it, I don't think they'd do it justice. Like, they would have to have the original composer, the 2 original storytellers, not necessarily the entire original staff or anything like that, but the people who had the vision and made it happen. If you can't get those people together, I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, and that's the biggest pain in the ass. As much as I don't want to talk too much shit about Squeenix, they do kind of ruin everything, to be fair. Just by proxy. I was just kind of opining before I started the stream where I kind of wish they would have either would have or soon, sometime in the future, come out with a like an anime adaptation of the story. It would be pretty cool. Yeah, Konami's bullshit. I'm 100% with you there too. Just got our second leather hat. We can outfit the dock. Yeah, and it can be just a modern version of the anime cutscenes in this game. I would watch it. I would enjoy it. Again, they would have to have the original visionaries on board to kind of make the story work the way it did in the game. But it would be fantastic. I think we got all the loots. There's no jumpy puzzles here, so... This is a weird touch box there, though. Hell, just let it be fan-made worst case scenario. It wouldn't be too bad. It wouldn't be great, but it wouldn't be too bad. I'm moving the crane toward the cockpit. Hurry, go up the crane to Walto. We are going under fast. I got you, Doc, but when you're done, hurry up there too, okay?
Is it better to be feared or respected? And I say, is it too much to ask?
Thank you for following, Libertine. I really appreciate it. Oh, shit. Forgot there are walls here. And you can actually game over here if you don't move fast enough. It's kind of like the Final Fantasy VIII scene. If anybody's played that, you probably know exactly what I mean. See, I haven't watched any of the older Gundams, and the only one that I have watched a lot, and the one that introduced me to that was Gundam Wing when it came on Adult Swim, back when I was still in school. Here we go again. You and I seem to have a fated relationship. I like how Faye's back to being upbeat. But yeah, Gundam Wing was my introduction to Gundam and like that whole everything. Seven, 8, and 9, you couldn't pick much worse. Sorry, you couldn't pick much better. That's what I meant to say. I mixed the word up. Come on, Doc, over here. Hurry up. Yep. Toonami in the afternoons, my friend. That was, it was an after-school thing. So I learned that Gundam Wing was a thing alongside a lot of other shows, and got to finally finish whatever was released in the U.S. of Dragon Ball Z at the time, too. Woo! Whoops. Oh, Doc. You okay, Doc? Oh, Dr. Satanazuki. It feels like you have sacked your saccules and tickled your utricles enough for one lifetime. Wow, dizzy. Galaxy Express 999. Oh, that's beyond me. International channel had the Frieza arc, but no subs. Just in Japanese, then, eh? What, kitty kitty? There's a bug on the ceiling, and my cat is singing the song of her people. What? She looked at me like, fuck you. I'm trying to get this bug. Sorry about that, Doc. I didn't have time to open up the cockpit. Really okay? Faye, I was only joking. Riding the hail was not so bad. I can see what is so good about this top secret experimental Kislev machine. Yeah, Akira took some years to appreciate. I'm right there with you too. I think you and I are right in line with that opinion. When I went back and watched Akira in like late teens / early 20s, I appreciated it a lot more. Yeah, when I started up, it began doing all kinds of stuff by itself. I'm going to put Galaxy Express 999 on my to-do list as well. I got really big into the Berserk stuff in my late 20s. Was when I started getting into that, like both the anime and the manga. Vitamin response system and weight reduction hovering kicked in straight away, automatically. Magically. Really amazing. Oh, Bart. Save yourselves, but leave your friends to sink in a sea of sand. Don't you believe in comradeship? It's Bart. Great line. It's not very manly of you two to leave your platoon to die while you run away in the gear, you know? Fair. Oh, we'll get to the captain. Is it the captain or the admiral? Whatever his title is, it's been a while since I've played this, but we'll get to him. He's a fantastic character, and he is a man of the sea. Wait one moment, we're not Ava soldiers. Can't you make a better plea for your life? Come jumping out of an Ava ship and claim that you're not Ava soldiers? Stop trying to fool me. Yeah, it's very Bart. I tell you, it's true. Tisk, how pathetic are you? He has a good bromance with Faye, though. Even if you're the pettiest of soldiers, how about showing a little spine? And put up a decent fight. Stop it, I'm telling you I'm no soldier. I don't want to fight. How nauseating. Why don't you stop grumbling? Leave the gear and run away. True. It's one of the best romances, in my honest opinion, period. Oh. There we go. Had to pull my green sheet back up over the chair so it didn't show up here. I might actually... Let's bring back the hot tub. If it covers up any character slots or character faces... Absolutely. If it covers up faces, I'll take it away. But we'll bring the hot tub back for another round. If I can find it. There it is. You go up by several frames. There we go. So let's take a nice bath for this Saturday night / Sunday morning. Wash off all the bullshit. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll write somebody's name on my titty if they donate enough money. So I hear that's how this works. But what do I know? I'm just a guy, hot tub. For someone who doesn't want to fight, you're quite powerful. I see, an all-environment model, so that's it, huh? Now I want it even more. Oh, Bart. I might be behind on the curve on that, though. I should have got on that like 2 years ago. Before it ever started. Probably would have been swimming in money. Or at least Twitch bits. Maybe not actual money. Wild smile! Accuracy and evasion down. I don't think there's an actual damage threshold to beat this, but we're gonna do it anyway. Pretty sure it's just turn timed. Excuse me. Oh, you used your death blow. Nice. He also has a tendency to spam wild smile for some reason. I also really like that when you get that status down, like the accuracy and evasion down, it shows the camera damage thing on you. Like it's kind of really leaning into the giant robot thing. Technology and stuff. Also, yeah, I mean, maybe you just like smiling. I can't fault him for that. Oh, it's hard to read the bar there. I guess my fuel did go down a little bit. Oh, we missed. Good, good. It is, yeah. The gear UI and like the different little bits here and there. Like it's ultimately meaningless, but it makes it look a lot cooler. And I haven't played Xenosaga yet. It's on my to-do list. I've heard good things, but I've also heard bad things. Oh no, this is not good. I might pick up Xenosaga, whichever one is on the Switch, just because I'll be able to play it wherever. In the heat of battle, I go get caught in quicksand. Darn, me of all people. Oh, Bart. Damn, it's all your fault. Boy, you are going to get it later, so be darn ready. Alright, Grandpa. I thought there was a Xenosaga game that was on the Switch. Maybe I'm wrong. Kyler, you're probably right. I just thought there was, for some reason. Hard to say. Why? Faye's got it right. But why, though? Xenoblade. Okay. That's what it is. Yeah, Mitsuda is fantastic. His work on this game, and I believe he worked on Chrono Cross as well. The Renouille! Welcome back, my friend. Happy Saturday. Yeah, Kyler, you're 100% right. It's Xenoblade. I've heard the good things about Xenoblade. I played the first Xenosaga, like, I think I put like 2 or 3 hours into it, and I just didn't think it was for me. Like, the whole beginning part just kind of turned me off, I think. Yeah, and yeah, we're doing a hot tub stream tonight. As of, like, literally 3 minutes before you popped in. Cross Trigger and Mario Party. Huh. Interesting. And Ignis's main theme in the 15 DLC, which I'm surprised he came back and did anything for Final Fantasy at this point, because the dude nearly kills himself every game he does. Hey, come on down here now. I'm not gonna kill you. All I want is for you to leave this game. Huh? Hey, you're not an novice soldier. No shit, Bart. I told you that in my intercom transmission earlier. You're the one who refused to listen to me, right? Sorry. Yes, I remember you saying something like that. Oh, the Xenogears concert. I remember hearing about that. I went off half-cocked and thought you were the enemy. My name's Bart. I'm the pirate that works this territory. My name's Faye. I was arrested for no apparent reason, shoved into that Ava transport ship, and was nearly going to be sent to a concentration camp until you went and blew the thing to blazes. That's the second time we've talked about that in chat. Anyway. He's a fantastic composer, though. His stuff, not only like just sitting and listening to the music, because the music itself, you could just put on the OST and really get the fact that he has a passion for what he's doing. But thematically, it's awesome in the games that when they inject that music into the game. I don't know. I'm shitting words right now and not doing very well at it, but you get what I'm saying. Dude, hang on. Also, hi, Ron. Let me find what I found earlier and see. Let me show you this boy here. Is it this monitor? I know this changed, so I have to change the properties on it real quick. Main will be monitor 3. Okay. Let me turn on main real quick. Check this shit out. Oh, it's on Twitter. Of course it is. Why do you hate me so? Look at that. It's not even a model kit. It's just basically an action figure. But that Id Weltall is sexy as fuck. Pardon my French. I want something like that. It's absolutely custom. But if they put out a kit, whether it were a model kit or just a stand-up figure like this, I would buy it. Aiden Chronicles. Ooh. Shut the fuck up and take my money. Take my money and go fuck yourself. And also fuck you. But don't fuck yourself. That's just etiquette. Ooh, link me, baby. Now see, the fact that you can 3D print now is pretty fucking cool. Because that wasn't really a technological option until not too long ago. What have we here?
Go to bed because I have to be up early in the morning for work.
Oh, it's a cat. Good cat. Okay. Anyways, I'm just glad to have been able to survive. Yeah, it's going to cost so much because it's going to be a limited run. Unfortunately for us. Well, I'm glad at least you helped out a little. Or I helped you out a little. Let's have a look-see. Oh, snap. That's an impressive print. Oh, excuse me. See, stuff like that, yeah. First of all, I would buy the shit out of that too. Second of all, the possibility to make stuff like that kind of gets me really excited to play Dungeons and Dragons again and come up with settings and figures and stuff like that. Because you can Figures themselves, like, you can go as deep into that as you want, but the actual settings and stuff like that actually take a lot of work. It would be pretty cool. 3.5 is the only version I will ever play. I didn't like what they did with 4 and 5 to make it a little bit more accessible. And I didn't like how archaic first edition and second edition were. I liked excuse me. I liked third edition for what it was, and 3.5 just made it really good. 4 and 5, to be honest, they're good. I don't like the changes that they made. I prefer 3.5, and honestly, I prefer Pathfinder to any of them, which is basically 3.5. But I didn't expect a civilian like you would be riding in military gear. Besides, this gear is a brand new model. I've never seen this type before. Let's just say that a lot of things have happened. You ain't kidding. It wasn't like I wanted to pilot it. Oh, you're good. If I only get through a half hour of gaming and 2 hours of streaming, if it's having fun with new friends and old friends here in chat, I'm cool with it. As long as everybody's having a good time, I don't mind. Where are we anyway? It looks like we fell into one weird place. Single D&D campaign. A 2-year campaign's pretty impressive. I've never done a campaign that lasted longer than, I want to say, like 3 or 4 months. They're all like fairly short campaigns. Never heard of huge stalactite caves such as this existing under the desert before. Alright, you don't know anything, do you? Where are you from? The desert only covers around 1,000 shards of the outer layer of the earth. The stratum underneath that consists of igneous rock. From a sea of trees to a sea of sand and now a stalactite cave. What's next? Crab people. That's what's next. They were not a popular thing in the country. That just means there's room for expansion? If that makes any sense. It was, I tried to get into it as a kid. Books were expensive. It's a little bit easier now that you have Roll20 and Pathfinder. It's not Pathfinder.net or whatever, but it's basically a wiki that has all the book information on it. That is lucky. And like being able to, like as a DM, if I were to put together a campaign and have a bunch of players, I would go and buy the paper and everything and put together like, okay, these are the books that you're allowed to look at. You're not allowed to look at anything on the internet. This is all your info. Put up my screen. Let's fucking go. What are you talking about? Oh no. Excuse me. Oh, nothing. Never mind. We're in trouble. Look, the hole we fell through has disappeared. We better find some other way out. So you want to call a truce for now? At least until we find an exit and get out of here. Yes, agreed. First we gotta find the way out of here, so let's get going. This is your first gear traversal part, if I remember correctly. Don't enjoy role-playing, but the combat is fun. Yeah, you can... That's kind of the beauty of it. Is you can play it as close to the chest or as extravagantly as you want. Phew, thank God. I didn't want to dry up and die in that desert. Just make your character introverted. Yeah, 2 birds, 1 stone, right? I know you're tired, but don't go any further than there. Shut up. You sunk our ship. Don't you forget that. No, you shut up. Just be thankful that you were saved. You tell him, pirates. Excuse me. Oh, this is my favorite part. Not my favorite, but this part is great. Is there anyone who is almost dead with no arms and legs or in need of an abdominal operation? No one? Well, that's depressing. I love you, Yggdrasil nurse. That's a great line. Let's see. So your young one has not just been shooting at anything and everything, then, Sigurd. Yes, he actually calculated this attack, or so he says. As you can see, no one has died this time either. Cigarette, sir, the collection of the goods and soldiers from the Ava transport is almost complete. We still can't locate the young master. General Matreya's platoon will scout around again. Okay, I'm counting on you. Yes, sir. Since I'm part of the unit, I'll also excuse myself. So what happened to this young one you call master? Fell into an underground cave with that other guy in a gear. It's near an old excavation site and he's riding in a gear, so I'll probably be able to come up somehow. Half-demon wizard with some sork spells. Hey, if you make it past level 20, that's a damn good campaign. That's when you start to get to the really fun stuff. Before the whole group fell apart. I hope it was a group wipe and not just a group stopping playing. It's near... Okay, we read that already. We'll try to find him for a while, and if that doesn't work, then we'll wait for him at our meeting point. You seem to trust him a lot. Trust him. Yeah, I trust he'll get us into trouble. But I would never thought I would meet you here, Hugh. What's this? Familiarity? It is not coincidence. It is an inevitable consequence, I assume. Hyuga, are you saying something is about to happen? Doesn't that mean holiday in Korean? It might mean something else in other languages from that side of the world, but I believe it means holiday in Korean. I'll look it up eventually, or I'll just completely forget about it. Either way, I'm good. And here we go. Throw it on a save just in case everything comes crashing and burning. Paladin was a dick, of course, 'cause people who play paladins are always dicks for some crazy reason. And his girlfriend, who was our druid, and dungeon master, and the girlfriend was a player. They broke up. And then the brother, who was a thief assassin, went to Japan for a year. I see. That's a lot of stuff that can throw a campaign into disarray. That's unfortunate. Now we get some gear combat in here, as well as some gear traversal, and just gear stuff in general. I'm just gonna say gear for the 4th time. Yeah, there could be a story written about that. That's enough stuff to have a decent plot with a lot of tangible twists in it, right? Oh, hello. How fucking dare you? Oh, it's a fix bot. I forgot about Fixbot. Help me out, Fixbot. Fixbot's such a good guy. Even if I did punch him in the face here. That is a good call, Kyler. I should probably do that. Now let's betray Fixbot. Sorry, buddy. I feel bad every time. Hey, Faye. My senses are responding to something. There appears to be quite a large cavern on the other side of here. My sensors are tingling. We can get rid of this rock, but I don't think it's possible. Oh, but it is. Hey, this is huge. What can we do with this? I doubt you can break it. Guess we could try pushing it. Wait, no matter how you look at it. Fucking Bart. Yeah, the fact that you can max out all the death blows right from the beginning of the game, if you know what you're doing, is fantastic. What the heck are you doing? Hurry up and help. I completely forgot which ones take what, but it's just a matter of just using a bunch of different attacks. That's true. We can get by if we help each other. Let's keep that up so we can get out of here. The hydromechanic pipe for my knee joint is on the verge of breaking down. It's all because of that fall from the ceiling followed by pushing this mega colossal boulder. It won't be funny if my gear malfunctions in a huge cavern like this. Your friends won't come and help us. It'll be a waste of time waiting. They probably won't come. But aren't they your friends? Yeah, pretty much. We believe in a liberal upbringing. They'll think we can escape by ourselves. I wonder if Doc is okay. Don't worry about the man you were with. I'm sure our guy saved him by now. What is it? We wouldn't have fallen in here if you'd only listened to me. Don't blame it on me. You should have surrendered instead of challenging me. All I wanted was your gear. Fucking Christ. Don't be ridiculous. You're the one who blindly attacked me. What else was I supposed to do? Thought I might die if I didn't fight you. I was taking it easy on you. Couldn't you tell? Then you're a bit dense. Don't lie to me. I know you were serious. What? You want some? Let's have it out. Right here. Fucking Bart. Wait, settling it right here comes first. Won't be able to get anything done until we settle this once and for all. Thought you wanted to choose for now. Getting out of here should come first. Once we're out of here, then I'll fight you all you want. Once we're out of here, then I'll fight you all you want. I said that already. Let's hurry up and move on out of here. I don't like you very much. Damn it, I'll get you when we get out of here. I love it. Gold nugget. Yeah, let's do the thing. Have little Bart do some punching of some big things while he's down there. Oh, Medusites. These things are awful. Just death bow and call it a day. He already has Headhunter, so I just fucked that up. It's fine though. Look at that damage! I think the X button has some stuff to do with the second one, but it's been, I don't know, several days since I've unlocked Death Blows, so I can't remember. This is also your first experience, Jump. Hey, kitty kitty. You could probably get by going hand to hand on most of the enemies here. Definitely those guys. They're not so tough. I also kind of remember, if you, as long as you have one person in a gear, don't they all big enemies focus on gears first before they start going after people on foot? And on that thought, I'll be right back. I have to use the restroom. 30 seconds or so. I'm gonna grab a drink too. pleasantly fresh out of beer for the night, so I'm switching over to a Monster Energy drink to get me through the rest of them. And by that, I mean the rest of this stream. That makes sense. It doesn't hurt that they're easy enough to bring down on foot as well. Whip. Damn you, Bart. What is up, Enno? Everything's going pretty fantastic. I had a good day today. We went to TT Wife's aunt's house and saw the extent of our last couple weeks of raining, flooding the lake up to the point where it's like, I think the lake level is like 6 feet higher than it usually is. Don't you ever sleep? Never. The man's an animal. I have an excavation site. Site is spelled incorrectly. 8, gear number 3. Surrounding area info and current situation. A Xeno whore. It's, if I were to choose a kind of horror, that would be the one. Sand sensors have detected an abnormal amount of sand. Sand sensors doing their jobs. Sand sensor south of Terra Stones has been sealed to prevent sand from entering excavation site. What's with this gear? It's well maintained for a gear just left lying around like this. Let's get the surrounding area info. There's a barrier wall in the southeast of Terra Stones that was built to stop the shifting of sand. Until the barrier reopens, please assemble the shelter located to the east of the barrier wall. I will say that I'm bad at using the compass in this game. That's okay. This would be Val's place. Who would have thought there would be somebody living in a place like this? Let's check it out. Let's do. Okay, it's toward the shoulder that I'm pointing at, not away. Gotta remember that. Oh, these things. These things are rough, if I remember correctly. I might have to have Bart gear up for this. We'll see. Part of the same Xenogears Facebook group. Oh, and it's another Chris, too. That might be my first name as well. Maybe. Possibly. Actually stay up and not have to worry about going to work. Hopefully your movie was good. It's fucking mayflies, man. So I always say, I haven't met a Chris that I don't like it yet. For what that's worth. It's a good thing we're where we're at. Do you have anything? No. Not really. Just gonna bring him in on his gear because these things are bastards. I had no idea that there were Xenogears Facebook groups either. I guess I should not be too surprised, just because there's kind of a group for everything everywhere. But it is really fucking cool. Some Chinese movie. Ringu? Also don't remember if you can do gear maintenance in the field or not. Ah. And I didn't know that Don't Breathe was in theaters. Interesting. Let's see. I have a charge up. Might as well use it. I'm gonna see if these guys are susceptible to chi attacks, because that might be the secret to success against these guys. So, Kamehameha! Nope, that is not the secret. That is not the secret to success whatsoever. Oh, but he's kneeling though, so he almost dead. They do fuck tons of damage. It's like your first enemy to worry about. It's good that they're spending money on their infrastructure, because like on the flip side, I get into situations where, like, we just had rain the other day, just rain, and let's see, the storm started at about 3:15, and about 3:25 I got the notification on my phone that 400,000 people were without power, just like that. Storm came through, blew a bunch of stuff over. That's it. Power's out. Almost 500,000 people. Almost 20% of their customer base here. Can I do gear maintenance here? Let's see. I can. Okay. A little bit more gore never hurt anybody. That's camera damage. I don't really care about camera damage, to be perfectly honest. We're just going to go ahead and jack the armor up a little bit. Accuracy isn't going to cause a problem, whereas dying is. Hey, this is a surprise. There's someone living in this place. It's been a while, but I thought I could hear the sound of gears. I assume they are yours. Well, anyway, come on back in here and make yourself at home. It's been a long time since my last visitor. What happened? Did you fall from the surface? Guess that's it. I see, that's too bad. I can tell from the sound that you both ride good gears. The legs seem to be playing up a bit.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Alexa, stop. I did not call for you. You mean you can tell what's wrong just by the sound of its footsteps? It's easy to know what's wrong with gears by the sounds they make. I guess it's that one of them needs a new hydromechanic pipe in its joints. It's making a nasty sound. It must be hard to walk with, too. Oh, by the way, the name's Balthazar, but you can call me Old Man Bal. Oh, yeah? Looks like we've got a real fanatic here, huh? What's an old man like you doing in a place like this? Guess you can call me a fossicker, or a collector of things. There's much to be found lying around in this here stalactite cavern. Collector, huh? Sounds interesting. Things on the shelf, are they some of the stuff you found? You mean the fossils? They're one of the things I collect. Feel free to have a look at them. Oh, this is the part where Fee is actually not as much of a not smart person as I make him out to be. Around here, you can dig up ancient machines along with human and animal fossils. Notice anything particular on these shelves? They go from oldest on the left to newest on the right. You an archaeologist or something, old man? I don't quite see what you're talking about. They just look like a bunch of old bones to me. Faye, what do you think? Let me see. First, there are no human bones up to here. Then from here on over to the right, something is slightly different, I guess. Quick rainfalls like that sounds like where I used to live in South Florida. Because you could see the wall of rain racing at you, and it would be like a 15-minute duster where it just dumps cats and dogs on you, and then it's gone and the sun comes right back out. Yes, from a certain point in time, human fossils suddenly no longer appear. That point is roughly 10,000 years ago. What does that mean? It's actually kind of important. Don't ask me, I don't know for sure. But my guess is there were no humans on this planet before then. At least it appears so. How could that be? What about all that talk about evolution? You mean the theory of evolution as taught by the ethos, right? I can't trust that. Rather, I believe in the old legends and myths. Legends? Myths? That's a Japan thing. Haven't you heard of this story? They say that humans and God lived together in a paradise in the sky. God's protection, there was no fear of death, and natural disasters were entirely unknown. Humanity almost killed us. March isn't even when it's that bad, man. But it's rough, and it's very hot. I'll give you that. With God's protection, there was no fear of death, and natural disasters were entirely unknown. Then one day, the humans ate a forbidden fruit, which gave them incredible wisdom. But God drove the mankind from the paradise for their sin. The mankind. Bitter at having been driven out of paradise, humans use the wisdom they have gained to make giants. With these giants, they planned to challenge God himself, but God poured his wrath down on them. All who defied God were destroyed, but God himself did not escape unharmed. Taking paradise with him, the wounded God buried himself deep beneath the ocean to sleep for aeons. Before going to sleep, God used his remaining power to create right-hearted humans to live on this planet. These people are said to be our ancestors. Well, anyway, I'll stop my rambling now. I love the timing on that. By the way, does this cave have an exit? There's an exit in the excavation site beyond the sand barrier. You can get outside through there. Sand barrier? You mean that huge wall you can see from your entrance? Yes, that's it. The other side is an old Ava excavation site. I built the wall when Ava was excavating here to keep the sand from falling in from above, but they've stopped work there now. So how do we open such a huge thing like that? If it's a wall, you can probably break it down. Some people like the dry heat over the humidity. I can't fault that at all. I don't have any kind of appreciation on either one. For whatever that's worth. They both have their charms. Hold your horses there, youngins. No matter how good gear you'll have, you'll never break that wall down. It's much too strong. So let's make a deal. Deal. The wall was closed due to the reaction of the sand sensors. Thanks to that, now I can't get through to the other side either. Maybe it happened when you two fell in here. Were you boys fighting up there or something? Seem to be able to tell everything. Anyway, so what can we do about it? It's very simple. You just have to turn off the sand sensor switches. Doing that will keep the barrier from closing again. While you two are doing that, I'll open it up. Right, got it. Sensors are in two places. You should see their flashing red lights. Well, good luck then. Let's go, Bert. Oh, before you go, I could share some parts and fuel with you. Just talk to me whenever you need something, right? Thanks, old man. We'll go and finish our part of the deal then. Yeah, let's definitely repair the gears, because Faye's gears beat the fuck up. First, changing the engine is a good idea. Oh, we can actually buy some brand new parts. What do we have on there right now? 1800? Yeah, that's 100% worth it. It's a shame that you can't actually see the difference in them. I'm assuming it's just to the power, not to the 10th power or whatever. But I assume it's a multiple of 10. So we have an MS3 on right now. We'll put an MS6 on Faye. And 6 output. Output is just straight up attack, if I remember correctly. But how can you tune up the, Okay, that's how you do that. A G4 to a G6. We'll get him his 2700 frame. Get him his 6 armor. Fill him up. And now our gears are more than, I think more than twice as strong. It's a good point, but at the same time, like, I'm not exactly hurting for money. Got a decent amount left over. I should actually check what he has to sell. And I have a gold nugget to sell myself. It's been so long, I don't remember. Like, I remember bits and pieces of it. I know when the paradigm shifts and you get the real low fuel engines, they have real high output, and then you get real good chargers to go along with them. I didn't have anything super impressive. We'll sell the nugget, though, because the nugget's just straight up money. He sells the full elixirs. And they're dirt cheap. I thought they only put that in the first town just to troll you. So you're like, wow, I had elixirs for 50 GP in the first town. And never again. They're going to start charging me $5 grand from now on. Okay, so now. This be the wall. So we have to go back and hit these sensors up. I believe there is an exit up top here. It's like, oh, the jump button went away. That means a fight's coming. Man of tin, you'll have to do better than that. Also, don't hurt yourself. Yeah, we're not gonna use fuel on him because he's dead. Hey, managing money right up until the very end, when the very best stuff is either super goddamn expensive or found in the most difficult areas of the game, like the goddamn desert. But we'll get to that. Yeah, Tin Boys, they picked a little, they bit off a little bit more than they could chew. Let's put it that way. The one killed himself, basically. He didn't kill himself outright, but he definitely hurt himself. Cat, don't even think about it. Go after my cables, I'm gonna go after you. That's how this works. Psst, psst. I'll fuck you up. Psst. Oh, you're gonna try to fuck me up? I hit harder than you, and I'm like 11 times, at least 11 times your size. Probably closer to 30 times your size than 11, but whatever. Just wanted to make it feel good. These things again. They can't really do any damage if they're not charged. Yeah, she's a little bastard. I love her. 3 cats at home. Excellent. Same here. They're good cats too. Like all of them have their own little personalities. They're all fairly social, so they're not just like the fuck off unless I'm hungry type cat. So I can appreciate them. Plus, they're easy pets to have, especially if you can't be around them all the goddamn time. They're pretty self-sufficient. I've got a couple of 2.5-year-olds from the same litter. The male's name is Apollo and the female's name is River. And then we got this little piece of shit a couple months ago. She's a tiny little silver tabby named Cassiopeia. T2 likes to call her Pandora because she's a little on the crazy side. But Cass is her name. She's a good cat. She's just very kitten because she's still a kitten. So when she gets a little bit older, I'm sure she'll settle down. Come here, baby. No, you fell and hurt yourself, Tin Robo. We're just gonna take it real easy on these guys because they're not much of a threat. Come here, baby. Yeah. It's okay. You didn't do anything wrong. Come here. Come say hi. I know. You want to bite my stuff, but now's not the time. It's okay. Also, knocking cans over. Gotta be careful about that. Here, say hi. Say hi to everybody. This is Cass. She's the baby. She's the little baby. She's like, how the fuck dare you pick me up? But she's purring the whole time. She's like, I will enjoy it and I will complain the whole time while I'm at it. Lay down, baby. Lay down. I don't think that move's worked out for you yet, bud. You little tinny boy. Oh, did that on accident. That's okay. We'll spend this. We'll spend the fuel. It's fine. Okay, it's a Stanley. 2 females are called Hitomi and Sora. Excellent. And yes, she's definitely the loudest purr, and it shows. Other ones will purr like when the mood strikes them. She just purrs all the goddamn time, no matter what. She's just always happy. Even when she's being messed with or like picked up or whatever, sometimes she doesn't like to be picked up. Still purring. I was gonna say that doesn't look like the kind of drop I want to take. So this switch number 1. Yeah, kinda. She's the one who still has all the kitten in her, though. Like, all the kitten. So she will, if you're asleep and you move, she'll maul your foot, and you'll fucking like it. She's that kind of cat. Woke up the other day and there were paper towels scattered out all over the place because I have a roll of paper towels next to my station here just in case I need to clean up a mess. Shredded a bunch of paper towels. That's what she do. Can't be mad at her for it. That's what I get for leaving them out in the open, but at the same time it's like, you little shit. Yeah, absolutely. It has a, definitely has a therapeutic effect to be able to just pet a cat and have them burn. But it's cathartic. It's probably the best way I can describe it. Did I get an AG upgrade? Because you just missed me. bitch. It makes you feel really good. So, she's 100% right when it comes to that. Go down, Mayfly. Thank you. We got a armor upgrade out of the deal too. I don't know if the old circuit was actually worth keeping on or not. I'm gonna do so just in case. Was this where the rock was? I believe it was. Yes. Okay, that's the stone. Onward. Response is excellent. 2 response equals 2 hit and 1 evasion. Alright. Maybe I was undervaluing it then. Or perhaps I just haven't played in long enough to put that knowledge to use. Good call, though. I appreciate you. And a bunch of extra armor to get sold later. Or equipped on someone else like Ellie or somebody. I just want to get to the Z chargers and stuff like that so you never have to worry about fuel ever again. Hey, it's Fixbot. Hey, buddy. Oh, Fixbot punched me. Fixbot's not being as kind as he was the first time. There he is. What's up?
The boy decided to. We were building that Lego thing, and he tried saying like multiple times, "You want to see how a real Lego master does it?" So then I stole it from him and told him he couldn't go to bed until we finished it, or I finished it. I explained to him that I had been building Legos for like 25 years before he was even born.
Now you get to not go to sleep for hours.
Mm-hmm.
I want to show you how somebody who's not full of himself builds Legos.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because he started doing that, and then he kept like putting things on wrong. I was like, wow, that's how a Lego master does it, right? Doesn't pay attention to the instructions because you're too good? No. A real Lego master pays attention to the instructions.
Talking shit to the 5-year-old?
Yeah. He's mine. I made him. I can talk all the shit. We were just sitting there talking shit back and forth, honestly. It was kind of hilarious.
Just do what I do. Tell them they're 5. What do they know? Way too much to keep on. It's been so long since I got to that point. I'd have to actually test that out. I believe you. But it's been a really long time. Okay, is this the fork? This is the fork.
Hope I didn't give him a complex.
Why? Because he sucks at Legos? If you suck at anything, you just practice and get better. Easy peasy.
Yeah, I kept saying, like, look, are you putting it on right? Look at the picture. Oh, fuck.
And there are 2 sensors in here, right? Because I think that'll do it.
I also said to him, if you think I can't put things together, look at yourself.
Ow.
Such a fucking Lego master, I actually made a human. Found myself.
Trying to impress the 5-year-old with conception. Bold move, Cotton.
Look, he was talking mad shit. Teach him not to be smug.
Just do what I do. Beat them in video games. I'll pretty much show them.
I mean, what's the difference?
Teach them that life's unfair. No, heaviest accessory in the game that I can believe.
Anyway, I just came down to talk shit about my child.
Fair enough. Excuse me. That's pretty good. Barrier open. Emeralda's gear has the lowest weight capacity, doesn't it? If I remember correctly. It's also a very good gear. Like hers, you load her up with magic damage and just blow shit up. Deal is done. So one thing I want to ask you. Yeah, by far the best character is 100% right. What's up?
Okay, now I'm gonna go lay down.
Okie dokie.
I'll see you as soon as. Oh, okay.
Love you. Heard somewhere on this planet is a gear far superior to all others. Best is physical once you get the Big Joe. Fair enough. Heard that it was called the God Gear and was made in ancient times but hidden away somewhere. Do you know anything about it? Man-made God created with the wisdom of God. Such a gear would have the power of 1,000 gears in the wave of its arm. It could destroy whole cities. Its battle cries would thunder in the heavens. You must be speaking of the Omni Gear. You know of it? Perhaps it was what you were speaking about in that tale you told us of that battle with God. Goodness gracious, you too, boy? Those stories are made to inspire men's soul, but they're just legends. They don't really exist. See, before he's like, I believe in the legends and myths, and now he's like, fucking legends and myths. Don't believe everything you hear, idiot.
Go ahead and put this somewhere.
Cake. Anyway, allow me to take a look at your gears. It'll only take a little while, so wait here, please. Hey, wait. Oh, he's gone.
Whatever, Rihanna.
Hey, Bart, do you think the gear in that story is buried in the ground somewhere? I think that's what I've heard. Could one of the gears we are using possibly be it? Yeah, right. What are the chances of that happening? Gears that are excavated lately are usually only a few hundred years old. Nowhere nearly as old as the gear in that legend. Then why were they in the ground? I don't know. There are no records. Except what? There must be some truth in the tales that they were buried after a great war. The bullet wounds covering most of the gear's armor would appear to confirm that. You mean that there are no records from the last several hundred years? How about before that? None from either period. Ethos controls all records from that time period. Fucking religion. Maybe they have some very ancient records too. All we know about our history is from the little pieces that we find for ourselves. Anyway, what do you make of the old man? What do you mean? Why would such an old man live all alone in this abandoned cave? I don't know. Probably digging for ancient gears or something? Right, so you think so too. Yeah, I just said that as a joke. Don't take all that stuff seriously. They're only legends, you know? No, that old man is up to something. This can't be. What's wrong, old man? Is this your gear? Sort of. It is now. Where'd you get it? I'm just borrowing it. This is the host for the spirit of the Slayer of God. Wait a moment, what did you just say? Nothing. I didn't say anything. No, I heard you. You said Slayer of God. That's what you said, isn't it, old man? Your gears are fixed. You have no more business here. This is a bad time for me. Be on your way. Be on our way. Listen here, old man. There will be no listening here. You can go back in and talk to him, though. I think he does have a little bit of extra dialogue. I think he actually foreshadows what's coming up right away next. If I can find him. There you are. I told you to leave. Tell us some more. I have nothing more to say to you, so just leave. Sounds gear parts. When Calamity beats you, I'll just get these parts back anyways. If you don't mind that, then I'll sell them to you. He does foreshadow it. There's nothing else that we can really get here, so let's go ahead and push on to the boss, shall we? I should also lay down a save just in case. A little bit rusty. I don't think we're gonna lose this fight, but it would suck to have to do all that stuff again. Worst case scenario. So it's the right thing to do. Alright. Gotta do a little bit of running around Sans gear here. I can't remember this guy did damage to me last time I fought him. I don't think it did. The experience he drops is worth it to kill him too. Scratch me up a little bit. No big deal. If he's just gonna spam the defense down every other turn. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You get the Oi Bowl, which has a monetary value, and I believe there's a certain person that sells or buys those off you for more than the average person. I also don't know if it's worth going. We gotta do it as a little man. The other question is there a way to quickly exit your gears? I thought there was back in the day, but maybe not. Currently the main power's off. Okay, we can't even go that way yet. L2 and R2. Good call. Well, can we just run this? Come on, Mayfly, let me go. There we go. See, I knew there was a shortcut, it's just been so goddamn long. Have to go around on the actual platform part. That's fine. Well, yes, I do. And then there's going to be a power switch at the end of the gondola. And we're going to take it back. Excuse me. Oh, the excavation site main power generator. Currently the main power is off. Let's turn it on. Main power is turned on, operating normally. Really cool effect for its time. For what it's worth. It's gonna be a fight on site. We're gonna see. Nope, not yet. It's coming up here, but not yet. You. That Mayfly really wants a fight. Oh, come on. Do I have L2 and R2 mapped out? Don't think I do. Might have to worry about that a little bit later. Oh. There we go. I did already save it on the right on the other side of this room, but we'll lay another one down. Why not? What else do I have on here? It's probably Castlevania, Final Fantasy VII, obviously. Okay, so yeah, 2 games of Castlevania, Symphony of the Night, the aforementioned Final Fantasy, and this. Also, why are we going down? Should unveil our next target here. Can't remember if this guy was the prototype for Siebzane. But it's kind of fun if you're playing this for the first time. You kind of put it together that when you first meet Siebzane and Oxane, that it's very similar to this guy. There's definitely connection. I just can't remember exactly what the connection is off the top of my head. But it's a nice catch if it's your first time playing. Here we go. I don't think there's really a trick to this guy either. It's just do damage. Oh, there's a time to actually use Wild Smile? This is apparently it. I completely forgot about the booster. That's just a haste for fuel, right? special options we will not have for a while. Yeah, we'll play with it. I always beat this guy without using Wild Smile, wildly enough. Oh, you're still gonna connect? That's fine. Yes, tasty, yes. Yeah, the missiles are the only scary part of the fight, if I remember correctly. Ba-boom, ba-boom, boom. Yeah, special skill, etc. Oh, the punch. I forget how long it lasts, but we'll recast it next time just to be safe. Wow. That did like no damage. That's supposed to scare me or something? It's all that extra armor. 10 turns. Good, man. I need to join that group so I can know stuff. So you're just all sorts of helpful tonight, and I appreciate that about you. Yeah, okay, I'll hit you twice in the span of a 1 Bart turn. I've played this 48 times. Man, I've only played it like 6. Six or maybe 8 tops. I thought he had an AoE missile attack too, but apparently I was wrong. That tickled a little bit. Skadoosh. Starshine. What's up, buddy? How was the Beck for Butt beta? What an idiot trying to scare us with all showing no power. Hey, Faye? Faye's like having an emotional breakdown all of a sudden. Anyway, looks like that's the exit. It's like, wow, he's quiet. I guess I'll just continue. Nightmare is horrid. Sounds horrid. Sounds like a nightmare. So it'll soon be adiosis, old cavern. Bert, behind you. What the? Oh boy, here we go. Get out of the way, Bart. So Kyler, if you're a member of the group and you've played this game a lot, have you been following along the recent Resonant Arcs breakdown of this game on YouTube? Woo, what the hell did you just do? Faye's like, oh. Hey. Huh? What do you mean, huh? What in blazes was that? Don't you know? No, I don't know. That was incredible. You just blew that huge thing to pieces. We're at the same exact spot. I've gotten halfway through the most recent one and just haven't had a chance to finish it yet. That's funny. We're on the same page. That was incredible. You just blew that huge thing to pieces. Why didn't you use that technique a bit earlier? I don't know that technique. I have no idea how I even did it. Well, I guess that doesn't matter. Anyway, thanks for helping me out. Ellipses. So we got rid of that nuisance. Let's get out of here, eh, Faye? Yeah, so let's. Yeah, comments on YouTube, especially on a bigger channel, you can't really hope for much just because, like, if they got a lot going on, it kind of gets lost in the sauce. But I'm sure if they do see it, they appreciate it. Even if they don't have the time and the effort, or the time and the energy to respond to everything. Excuse me. Okay, bear with me. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. We'll see how much further I can get to it before I'm done here. There we go. Oh, buddy, you can get lost in my sauce any day and vice versa. You're always invited. Oh, I never thought we'd end up here. Where are we? See the Twin Mountains way over there? That's where Bledavik, the royal capital of Ava, and Fatima Castle are located. Currently, there's no king living there, though. Anyway, that's my old hometown. I got a sneaking suspicion that I'm actually streaming on YouTube right now and I didn't realize it. Let me double check here. I am. I completely forgot that I had it geared up to stream on YouTube tonight. That's all good, though. I'd like to go ahead and settle our dispute, but considering how close we are to the capital of Ava, we'd probably get caught. Hey, stop looking so glum, chum. Guess we'll have to get you back to your friends soon, or you'll die from fretting or something. Anyway, the rendezvous point with the Yggdrasil is right over there. Don't worry. You'll be meeting your friend in no time at all. Oh, good. Also, really do love the theme music being on the Yggdrasil. Mitsuda's greatness at work. Hey, I was worried about you. Doc. Welcome to the Sand Cruiser Yggdrasil. We apologize for that earlier incident. Mason, I'm sure everyone has already had the courtesy to introduce themselves, but allow me to introduce the Sand Pirates leader, Master Bartholomew. By the way, may I ask, Young Master, did you apologize to Master Faye? I do like this part. What? Yeah. I told him I was wrong, right? Just telling someone you were wrong after the event isn't going to solve everything, Young Master. Sorry I've delayed introducing myself. My name is Sigurd, the first mate of the Sand Cruiser. Well then, please let me know if you need anything. That's the situation, so now forgive me, will ya? I said I was sorry. Young master, stay out of mischief. Ouch, 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 don't pull my ears. Let's go and wait in our cabin until we arrive. It's well made and comfortable. What is wrong? You look down. No, well... Something happened? No, nothing. Why's everybody gotta hide stuff from each other? Pains in the asses. I did not want to go back to the hangar here. But that's fine. What do you want to do here? What do you want to do? Do you gear from here, from the front, here to lowdown? Let's hear the lowdown. This is well tall. 16.3 Charles height, base weight 17.8 cons, full weight 22.7 cons when fully equipped. Well balanced gear and offensive, defensive, and ether abilities, but it has some parts that cannot be disassembled. I guess you can call them black boxes? They don't cause problems in maintenance, but they just get on my mind every time that I see them. Good to know. Okay, let's kick rocks here and find a save point so we can save our point, you know? Ah, there's the gear place. Before we do anything else, here with the slender build withstood Brigandier's Rod, which is not an actual weapon that Brigandier uses. What kind of armor did they use to cover it? Sure, I admired your dive technique. I hear your zoom technique is flawless. Do you think you could train me on my next watch? Hey, did you see this month's edition of Gear Fan magazine? They say hovering is all the rage right now. Until a while back, it used to be a special equipment that only the young master equipped on his gear. What do you want to do with your gear? Now, do you have anything for me? I doubt you do this early, but maybe you do. We got a weapon for Bart, which we'll go ahead and just pick up now. So you got response circuit and you got magnetic coat. Both of those are response. You have your lens cover, engine guard, which protects the engine apparently, a tank guard which stops fuel leaks and drainage, prevents loss of armor defense. That's fair. That's probably it. Prevents slow and prevents loss of defense. So defense down. Nothing super crazy. There's a straight up engine upgrade right out of the gate. Cat, quit being crazy, please. You don't have a frame upgrade for Bart? Okay. So, basically spent all our money there, but it's no big deal. We'll get the money back. That's not an issue. Especially because I'm going to be doing some stuff off stream when I get a chance to. Magnetic coat is 25 response. Stack 3 and you dodge everything. That might be the way to go then. That might actually be the way to go. And I've never done that on a playthrough before this, so that might be the thing. It's a little expensive for my blood right now, but we'll make it happen. Yeah. It's basically just maxing your evasion as high as you can possibly get it at this point and probably most points of the game. Makes sense to me. This door leads to the hall. Also, for what it's worth, the Yig makes a really good hub. Hello, Mr. Tree. Grow bigger. Grow. This tree is planted when the young master was born. It grew along with the young master. Whether our hopes and dreams grow to fruition too. Anyhow, the door next to you is the elevator. Use the switch inside to go up or down. What? Why am I here? Well, never mind that. It's not like I'm hiding the fact that I broke the wall or anything. Oh, and by the way, you can go through this door to the gun room, or go down the stairs to the engine room. Once you get the evasion ring, it's pretty much everything. Is it out? I forgot. Fuck, I need to go watch that. I might watch it tonight. The only thing I was worried about is it's how much story they could fit into its short duration. But I'll definitely check that out. That might be a tonight watch. Like, it's probably gonna be a tonight watch. If not, like, first thing when I wake up in the morning. And that's gonna be it for Xenogears in the stream. I'll pop into Discord and like hang out in a little bit here. But I'm going to pass the love on to someone else in the meantime. They should turn it into a show. I mean, I'll be the judge of that later, but I'm surprised it wasn't like a mini-series. Just based on what I saw from... just based on what I know about it so far. Let's see. Thunderfoot has lost a bet. Kyler, thank you for the follow, dude.
I say, is it too much to ask for both?
Well, I actually just recently met you, so I do appreciate that so very much.
He definitely lost a bet. He's wearing women's clothing right now. That's kind of goddamn hilarious, so I'm going to hit him with the raid. Sadly, I appreciate the follow. I normally stream on Tuesday nights, Thursday nights, and Saturday all day as much as I can.
Your second stream go?
So this would be the days to come and hang out with me if you ever want to. If you're a streamer, let's see if you're a streamer. I can check if you're a streamer.
Second and 3.
Been around since 2013, so
well, welcome Raiders again.
Been a Twitch member for a long time. That might have been the Justin TV days too.
I really appreciate that. We just recently met.
I can't remember when they changed it over, but I do remember that they did. Libertine, thank you for coming by and thank you for the follow too. Thanks for hanging out. If you guys love this game as much as I do, you're in good company. You might even like it more than I do. But you guys are always welcome here if you ever want to hang out when I'm live. And Discord link kicked in earlier. I don't like to pimp the Discord out too much because it ain't mine. But when the link comes up on the timer, if you ever want to hang out, you're more than welcome to hang out. Let's
we're working to get
hit Mr. Thunderfoot with a raid and point and laugh at him for losing a bet and having to wear lady stuff.
And if we can just raise our average just a little higher.
Plus he has long hair just like me, so you know he's a good dude.
We can officially apply.
I love you more than the game. That's fair.
For those who do not know, contrary to the
and I love you.
And a laughing
I'm a man who loves his people named Chris.
For your hands. There's some weird stuff.
There's several Chris's in this room right now. About to be rated out.
What were you getting into?
But anyhows, thanks a lot. I appreciate you. Take care. And I'll see you next time.
Welcome. You are among friends here. This is a body positive stream we're running. I'm wearing lingerie. Kudos to